Hey guys, Katie-Louise here, and yes, my Christmas tree is still up and on because why not? Just a couple little side updates before I get into what I just finished, what I'm currently reading, and my Owlcrate. I will be going to Walt Disney World again at the end of April, and if you guys want to see vlogs from me full of lots of trivia because I'm an uber nerd, leave a comment down below. Let me know because then I can figure out if I want to do it or not, because I'm not going to do it if no one's going to watch. But I am interested in doing it. Yeah. Also, is anyone watching Goblin the Great and Lonely God on Drama Fever or anywhere else they're having it? Because it has ripped my heart and soul out and I don't want it to end tomorrow. It's a Korean drama. Okay, so what I just finished is Everyday Magic by Emily Albright. He runs with A-list stars, but will he run her life? Bum, bum, bum. It is a fantastic book by Emily Albright. This is an ARC copy. It's an advanced reader copy, which is uncorrected, and I loved it. And I'm very lucky to have this because in my town, I live in a very small town, and I cannot get this book. But I got Aaron the Spare, which is sitting right there. I got that here, and I couldn't get this. Working on it, though. Really working on it. I won this in a contest from the author, Emily Albright herself. Thank you so much, Emily. And she also signed it. And I'm going to share with you her little dedication to me. Katie-Louise, thank you for being such a lovely and kind reader. I hope you enjoy Preston and Maggie's story. Emily Albright. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for signing my copy of Aaron the Spare, for signing Everyday Magic, the ARC for me. I love this book. I would have given it 10 stars if I could. It was perfect. And I love Preston, I think, more than Edmund. But as a couple, I love Preston and Maggie just as much as I love Edmund and Evie. And it better happen, and you'll know what I'm talking about if you read the book. What I'm currently reading is, you'll know what it is from this. Y'all know it knows from the back. Anyone knows? Anyone? It's On the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I've wanted to read this book for months since it came out. It's not published in the US, so for Christmas I got this from my mom, who got it from the UK for me. Excuse me. And I'm only on page 99 of like 320, something like that, and I'm really loving it. Carrie Hope Fletcher's voice is just so... I'm just like hugging this book. That's how much I love it. Her voice as she tells the story is so beautiful, and it's such a unique, interesting story that I'm really loving it, and I never want it to end. So I'm taking my time and savoring it. That's the best word for how I'm reading this book. I am savoring it because it is that good. Even so far, I'm recommending it to everyone from like young adult readers to adult. I'm recommending this to everyone. I'm probably going to make my mom read it when I'm done. So, beautiful. Beautiful job. Carrie, if you're watching this, hi! Hope you're having fun in Disney World, because I know you're there right now. But thank you for telling such a beautiful story that I'm loving with all my heart. So thank you. And thank you for showing me that it is possible to be a musical theater performer and write a book. Because a lot of people where I'm from said I was very greedy. And also we used the word stupid to say I wanted to I'm a musical theater performer and I want to write a book. So thank you for showing me it's not stupid and it's not greedy. You can just live your life. So thank you for showing me that's okay. And thank you for this. Hopefully next month I can say I finished it, but I might still be savoring it. Okay. The moment you all been waiting for. January's Owlcrate. But before I start, come on, it's me, guys. I always use my Oswald cup. Come on, guys. Yes. It's time. Open up the Owlcrate, see what we can find inside. Oh my god, it's book stuff. Cool. It seems a little more empty than usual, but I think they might have all just settled to one side. So this is the card saying what everything is. I'm not going to look at it. My hand is covering the back. It says, the Owlcrate Theater, magical monthly reads. So fantastic, so mysterious, running all through January. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And the posters on the theater are books. So it's Slaughterhouse 5 by Kurt Vonnegut Jr., The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett, and The Little Prince, which is really cool. Class 5. And the other two. Hope you can see them. Okay. So putting that actually under my tissue box, so I'm not even tempted to look. Okay, what do we have here? We have a tea. This is from First Edition Tea Company. And it is the Little Prince tea. So I'm trying to think slightly. Brew 100 degrees Celsius for 4 minutes. I wish it was in Fahrenheit. I'll convert it though. What's in this tea? Thank you for putting what is in this tea. I appreciate that as a person with allergies. Is peppermint, spearmint, osmanthus petals, ginger pieces, rose petals, chamomile, and it's caffeine free. It is hand blended and packaged by First Edition Tea, and I'm sorry if you heard that little bang, that was the radiator in the corner. First Edition Tea of Toronto, Canada. It's a product of Canada. Thank you, First Edition Tea. I have to look what osmanthus leaves are, petals are, just in case, but I can slightly smell it through the packaging. And it smells really nice. I can slightly smell it. So, and the artwork is beautiful. That's gorgeous. I've never read A Little Prince. I have it. It's sitting over there because it's so big. It's so wide compared to my other books. Okay, digging through, digging through. What is this? This is from the library of Tea, Soap, and Owlcrate. Oh, I can't use them. It's berries, but I will give it to my mom. She'll like it. The scent is tea, white tea and berries. Ooh, that's going to smell nice. My mom will love this. I can't use it because berries. I'm allergic to berries, but ooh, that's nice. Bath products inspired by books and tea, and it is soap. Oh, I'm losing wormies. Yeah, I'm going to ask my mom to use it for me because I have allergies. I know, it sucks. It sucks, but that's my life. Okay, time to dig around some more. What's this? Le Phantom de l'Opera, Gaston Leroux. I love Phantom of the Opera, okay? Like, the musical is my life. I lovingly call Hugh Pinero my dad. He is a dear friend of mine. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, but I used to go visit him all the time when he was in the show, and they included a bookmark. Not a bookmark, it's a magnet. It's Le Phantom de l'Opera, Gaston Leroux. This is really cool. And I've actually read the book, so that's really cool. Thank you, Owlcrate. I don't know what this is now. This is a calendar for 2017, and it's the Wanderlust Calendar, Bold Graphic Interpretations of Literary Lines by the Obvious Date. It's the Wanderlust collection. Oh, this is really cool. I'm actually going to show y'all what's in the calendar, like some of the artwork. Actually, I'll just show you the back. It is really cool. Sorry if I'm shaking. I just need to look at the first one because I'm in very much a Peter Pan kick. Oh! Would you like an adventure now? Would you like an adventure now, or would you like to have your tea first? That's great. This is really cool. I love this. Please tell me you did. And the next one's Lewis Carroll. I am like Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland mean the world to me. Where childhood dreams are intertwined in memory's mystic band. It looks like my hair. So this is really cool. This is going to be very useful. I'm going to have to find a cool place to keep this in my office. So thank you. Next is a bookmark. Everything was beautiful and nothing hurt. I don't know if that's a quote from anything, but I kind of love that with all my heart. Next is an ad for a book by Marissa Meyer, Wires and Nerves, Lunar Chronicle series. I have Cinder. I haven't read it. So it's a graphic novel. Very cool. Very cool. Author branching out. And then, how did I know this was the book? I knew it. And the wormies are going everywhere in my room. By the way, in my office. By the way, the button's really cool. The Owlcrate Theater. It's pretty cool. The book is Rose Blood. I saw this and I knew I wanted to read it, but I knew it was going to be in this. Let's open it up. It is a retelling of Phantom of the Opera. Slightly nervous by just that alone. I'm sorry, not sorry, but I am. The autograph from the author to put on a book plate. We haven't gotten a book plate in months, and I'm so happy to get a new one because I love book plates. And I can read the note to y'all. But here's the book, Rose Blood. And The note says, "Dear Owlcrate reader," it's a little phantom owl. I love that. That's so cute. Dear Owlcrate reader, while rereading The Phantom of the Opera in preparation to write Roseblood, I was once again struck by the Phantom's loneliness, rejected by so many because of his gruesome appearance, something he couldn't control or change. As any of us can relate to rejection. In high school, I was too introverted and shy to fit in. My clothes weren't cool enough, and neither was my beat-up Datsun. I have no idea what that is. Sorry. Went to Catholic school, very sheltered. But there were other classmates dealing with far worse. A girl who'd been in a car accident that left her with brain trauma. A boy who walked alone to school every day in a worn-out jacket, even when storms or snow weighed heavy on his shoulders. Kids no one talked to due to the rumors surrounding them. I defended that injured girl once when she was teased for being different, and it felt good to step outside of my own problems and stand up for someone else, even though several of my classmates shunned me for it. That shining moment made such a positive impact on my life that when it came time to build on the Phantom story, I wanted to give him a chance to embrace altruism, I don't know that word, to step outside of his bitterness and help another human soul. However, there's a sacrifice involved, as there was when I stood up for my classmate. I won't tell you if the Phantom does the benevolent thing and finds peace. You'll have to read Roseblood for that answer. But what I will do is challenge you to look for opportunities when you can set aside your own fear of rejection to help another person. There's nothing more rewarding than being a friend to someone who feels alone, even if it's only for one shining moment. I wish you happy reading and a courageous living. I can't read the signature, but A.G. Howard. So thank you, A.G. Howard. A.G. Howard, does it say? It's a girl. Okay, because A.G. This is what the book is about. Rune Germain, whose voice has been compared to that of an angel, has a mysterious affliction linked to her talents that leaves her sick and drained at the end of each performance. Convinced that creative direction will cure her, Rune's mother ships her off to a French boarding school for the arts at a renovated opera house rumored to have ties to the Phantom of the Opera. Shortly after arriving at the Roseblood Conservatory, Rune starts to believe something otherworldly is indeed afoot. The masked boy she's seen frequenting the graveyard beside the opera house doesn't have any classes at the school and vanishes almost as quickly as he appears. When Rune begins to develop a friendship with the elusive Thorn, who dresses in clothing straight out of the 19th century, she realizes that with his musical guidance, she feels cured. Thorn may be falling for Rune, but the Phantom haunting Roseblood wants her for a very specific and dangerous purpose. As friendship deepens into romance, Thorn is fated with an impossible choice: lead Rune to her destruction or save her and face the wrath of the Phantom, the only father he's ever known. Interesting. That's all I have to say. And this is her greatest talent is also her greatest cure. The music crescendos and the soloist voice booms over it, not just in my ears, but in my own throat. My song escalates to match the other singer's volume. I'm drawn to a room at the end of the curved balcony, as if some entity has attached a ghostly cord to the notes in my throat, pulling my spirit ever closer to the music that possesses me. The soloist goes silent. Every instrument stops. I'm all that's left to carry the tune now, and I do. From the very end to the very end, when the final note, high and full, bursts unrestrained from my throat. The chord reverberates over the silence like a ghostly wail, beautiful and tragic. Red swirls in my periphery, and my legs give out. It's going to be a good read. It's going to be really good. It actually sounds really, really good and up my alley, because I love Phantom of the Opera, and I used to go see it all the time when I lived in New York, and because I was at drama school and I could get tickets really cheap on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And one day I had on black pants, a cream shirt, a jacket. One side looked almost military, and the other side had lots of ruffles that I still own, and a fedora that I still own that I wore for a scene in drama class and, an acting class, and excuse me again, apologies. They were calling me the Phantom's daughter at the theater, so this book sounds right up my alley. Okay, well, that's it from me. I don't want this to go any longer. I hope you have magical days, nights, good dreams, everything good and happy in your lives. This is Katie-Louise signing off. Bye! Bye, everyone.